All right, guys, we get 2.0. We get 2.0 out to do some testing with it, and come around. I think everything's on track, but we'll give you details on that in this video. Also got some sick week updates with it because that's coming around quicker than we want to believe, and prep for drag week. So what we're packing, what we need, and what parts we don't have that we thought we had. I don't know. There's all that stuff, and then as well we got shipbox still coming around. Durango's still got to get worked on. Trailer's getting packed. So we got it all for you in this video. Also, we got lots of new merch on the website. What? Okay, we got lots of new merch on the website. Everything from shirts, hoodies, to pro mods. So we'll tell you details in this video. Guys, Sick Week 2023, February 12th to the 17th. So early entries going on right now with the top 100. So there will be, general entry is going to be on October 1st, 10 a.m. And that will be on Sick the Mag website. You'll enter there, and then you'll have a week to complete the online tech card that you'll get details or whatever after you get registered for the event. But that'll be part of getting your entry done because we're trying to make tech as streamlined as possible. That's probably our biggest thing with last year, that we just want people to get through tech in a reasonable amount of time. So there'll probably be multiple tech lanes. I mean, we're working out details. And with everything going on with Lukey at Rocky Mountain, we got Drag Week coming up, and we're in Drag Week prep, that we push back registration till October 1st. Now, we are doing an expression of interest form on Sick the Mag website. Go fill out just like last year. A lot of people asked about it, so it's back as of today, yesterday. And you fill that out, and that will get you early entry at 9 a.m. Eastern time on October 1st instead of 10 a.m. So if you want to get in, and like last year, it sold out with the 9 a.m. entries. It never lasted till the 10 a.m. entries. So we expect probably the same. So if you're interested in coming, expression of interest form, sickthemag.com, fill that out. Brian Lones is going to be announcing. So we got Brian and Derek as the two main announcers for Sick Week. So some stuff changed with NHRA's schedule. So actually, I think we're going to be joined by a decent amount of NHRA guys. They're going to come along for the event because their first race is going to be the Gator Nationals in Gainesville. So that's what I got for Sick Week. Expression of interest form, registration October 1st. Sick Ward is October 8th. Will be registration for that. Anyone to participate in Sick Ward will be getting an email for them to get their early entry. Everyone, there's 100 cars, I think, in Sick Ward. So those 100 cars will get the early entry for Sick Ward. But it's expanded this year. I think we're allowing 250 cars in Sick Ward. So a lot of room in Sick Ward. That's going to be cool. VIP deal, and we're stepping up the game on the Sick Ward thing. So it's going to be even cooler than last year, and everybody loved it. So that's our updates on Sick the Mag, or on Sick Week 2023. Definitely go to event. I mean, we already have most of the top 100 have already registered for the event, and there's tons of interest from a lot of fast cars. It really is turning into the Super Bowl of drag and drive events, that like all the best stuff is going to be there, and that's a race you're not going to want to miss. And hey, let's face it, what the hell else are you doing in February? So go to Florida, start and end in Orlando. Family can hang out and go see the mouse and all that shit or whatever, while you go over to the track and have a good time with all the rest of us. So that's what we got on Sick Week, guys. All right, we're out at 131. Midwest Pro Mods are coming in town this weekend, so it's Thursday. Not sure when you see this, but it's Thursday, so we're coming out just to do some testing. Literally one thing after another with the car, like from replacing the ECU to then Steve said it runs like crap, but that usually means it's ready to go. But
it's all good now.
So we'll see. Get up there and make a test pass, and hopefully we're working our way towards getting ready for drag week. So that's the goal, to go forward, not backward. But lots of changes.
There's a couple weeks left before drag week, so we have a lot of time.
A lot of time. We have 1 week.
We got a whole week. I mean, we're ahead of the game here.
Yeah, there's not even a couple weeks. It's like literally a week from Sunday.
No, it's 2 weeks from Sunday. The 18th. Oh, no, yeah.
No, it's a week
Yeah,
from
week from Sunday, yeah, that's right.
So we're almost, we just started getting ready, so like, hopefully we're almost ready.
So, funnily enough, I haven't worked with Tom on this car in over a year, and so I forgot to buckle him in, forgot to hook up his Hans, pulled him all the way into the burnout box, pulled him up to light, and he took off. And I go, oh man, I never even looked at the wheelie bars. I didn't even know where the wheelie bars are at. So, but apparently it's pretty good. All I did was I just eyeballed the wheelie bars, and they look like they're pretty high. But I don't think it ever hit them. Hey, you know what? So not used to working with this anymore. I didn't check your wheelie bars, didn't set nothing.
Yeah, I know.
They're way up high. They never hit them.
But what was with the sneeze at the line?
Oh, I thought you did that. I don't know. Let me look at it. Let's see.
No, that wasn't me. So then, whatever. Then I was cautious on the launch or whatever, to where I wasn't full throttle like right away. I mean, I launched at full throttle, but I was out of it pretty quick. So as far as not being full throttle,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it went 286. I mean, 107, 286. So, which is okay for first hit.
so, but the sneeze is what got me.
Oh no, I thought you did that because it didn't bump in right away.
No.
You worked on the bump.
Yeah, a little bit. We've adjusted the bump or whatever. Like, I mean, the bump was fine. I mean, I could have. Usually I'll hit it once, and if it doesn't go all the way in, I'll hit it again. But like, I just let the car settle for a second before I.
Oh, all right.
Anything wrong with it? Running the traction control?
No. No, I'm not just so sure if it's that hot. We'll look at the race pack and see your drive shaft speed to see if it's really that hot. If it's starting to spin, and see if the G meter drops off. So is either really going to go like a mother trucker or.
Well, that's the way it's been. Is like that valve's open, then that valve slams closed or whatever on that trans. Like, controls a lot with loosening up that converter. But as soon as that controls, and then you see what Greg's got it. I think we're 60 pounds of boost at a second or a second and a half.
It is 32 right there at 1, so which is a little hot, but not bad.
Well, it might be 2 seconds. Then it's at 60. Like,
It's probably 2 seconds.
Don't know. All I know is he's like, yeah, we've been able to do it to where, like, yeah, we almost have 60 pounds of boost in at 2 seconds.
Slower, but it looked better. Looked faster. I thought it went faster than that. It only went 111 60 foot, which is a turd, but it looked a lot faster than that. So it might just be because he was on the edge of deep staging to turning the bulb off, top bulb off. So it might be something like that. I'm not concerned about that. We'll just look at that and see what it's doing. So I think I'm gonna just I just let it eat? Think I'll just raise that up even more, or it's going. I mean, I think it probably didn't have enough power at it. That's what it kind of looked like. Looked like it should have had more.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. Just turn the game traction control off.
Well, no, I can do that too. I don't care about traction control. We had to use traction control for 3 freaking years. It usually works better when we have traction control and don't use it than when we actually have traction control and use it. We go faster that way. Got the timing curve and boost right back to where it was before. Traction control is basically off in a sense. So we should be able to make hit. I haven't touched the boost curve. I just left all that alone. Everything's the same as what it was. So let's make a pass.
Yeah. See what the trans is at? The trans was up to 200 on that. All right, so we got drag week coming up this weekend. It's Monday. You'll probably see this video Tuesday. So, I mean, coming up real quickly. I mean, we're hoping to get down there Friday so that we can test on Saturday. A little bit. Seems like there's a street thing or whatever going on there. But little things like Bobby's actually notching these out because whatever, like he remembered, I forgot. But like, obviously when we get there, this is how we adjust ride height for the street. So we can get an extra like 2 inches over race height to ride height just with these adjustable cups. But it wasn't notched. We got other ones that are notched that are on the Durango now. But, and that's actually what is making this so it fits the tool. But you'd have to sit here with the tire on. You just have to sit there with the little tool and adjust it, and it was like a 5-minute ordeal. Idea here is that we can just put a ratchet on it. We can run it down to the ride height. We also was noticing at the track testing last week that the starter seemed slow, and I thought it was actually the battery. But then when we got it back here and we switched it over to pump gas just to get the methanol out of the system, the starter smoked a little bit. Well, then also noticed that the starter housing was a little bit loose. So we put the backup starter in there. Now when we fired it up earlier today to look with the oil pump belt, I guess to get to that, because the oil pump belt was all the way towards the back, so we're trying to center that. So just shimming, I mean, like lots of little things. So when we're just going racing or whatever, we really don't worry about that much because they don't affect anything. But when you go putting over 1,000 miles on the thing on the street, you want everything to be as perfect as it can be. And so we got that. We got a spare starter coming in. We used our spare water pump after the fire, so then didn't actually have a spare water pump for it. So we got a spare water pump coming for it. Idea is to get this over into street mode and possibly take it Wednesday up to the pizza place or whatever, just to get some street miles on it for the Wednesday night car cruise deal or whatever that Scotty's doing up there. So we got that. Alternator ready to go. Just checking the fuel lines. I mean, it's all the little things. It's usually what you're not prepared for is usually what ends up being your problem. So that's what we got going on with that. Some O2 sensors. Oh, I think we got a EGT or whatever that's out. That just went out the other day, but whatever. I mean, it's just a bunch of little crap or whatever that trying to get ready on this side to make it as reliable as possible so that when we get there. But that's that. That's with drag week prep, the trailer, tools, and you try and not over carry because the more you weigh that trailer down, the more weight you're carrying around all week. Oh, we got our excess power. We got our spare Titanate batteries. So these are lightweight lithium titanate. That's what we run now. So, but they've worked great for all year, no issues whatsoever. But we actually have these are the batteries to go into 1.0. So we actually took these, and that's one thing that try and do with this stuff is we try and use similar products on all the cars so that when we need spares, we actually just can take it from the other car, or we can have one spare that fits 2 or 3 different cars. So. Trying to think what else. Bobby, what else we got? That
Wheelie bars.
wheelie bars.
We gotta build wheelie bars, new ones, because their old ones are kind of beat down.
Those are actually just getting broke in.
They are broken pretty hard.
Yeah, the wheelie bars have been fixed 272 times. So Bobby decided that instead of fixing them for the 273rd time, that we should probably make a new set.
Right.
So But testing last week, I didn't hit the wheelie bars very hard, so I'm pretty confident that we made the change to our 4-link setup to possibly not hit them as hard. But then again, we also weren't launching as hard. But then again, yeah, we'll see. Should all be good, I think. So, that's what we got with drag week prep. So, get that stuff ready to go, and should be easy.
Got the timing curve and boost right back to where it was before. Traction control is basically off in a sense. So we should be able to make it. I haven't touched the boost curve. I just left all that alone. Everything's the same as what it was. So let's make it pass.
Yeah. See what the trans is at. The trans was up to 200 on that. So.
Well, I proceeded to slow it down. I'm on a roll. Threw him off, or he had something else going on. I guess we'll see if he pedaled or was doing something, because it bumped so hard. So obviously went the wrong direction. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. But Greg said, after Greg called me back, Greg said to do it the total opposite way as what Ryan did.
The opposite way is probably the way that it's supposed to work.
Apparently the opposite way.
Considering it launched.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was bad. That totally throw you for a loop. I mean, it turned the top bulb off. So, yeah, did you run it all the way out, or you cut short?
No, I was just like medium throttle or whatever, like I wasn't.
Threw you for a loop, launching the car twice.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, well, what you gotta do is you gotta raise the duty cycle number. Okay, so I raised the duty cycle number higher than what he had it, so. He had it at 65% duty cycle, didn't change the hertz. And then he said the duty cycle is a minimal changes, the hertz is big swings. So short swing, big swing. So left the hertz alone, just raised it up. So we went from 0.036 seconds to 0.025, and it did that. So we went the other direction, so from 0.036 we're at 0.045 now. So we'll try that.
So hang on.
I don't know. Hang on, either hang on or be ready to press it like 55 times. So the bump was a lot better, and the 60 foot came back, so that's like 107. So I mean, that's still slow. It needs to go, that car really needs to go like 103, 104, 5, right around there would be on a really good pass. 107 is not bad, but if it was on drag week track, it'd be 107 is fine. And then it looks like it's definitely just kind of power and left. So I think it just needs a little more preload in it. But since you guys had all, or Tom had all the suspension all apart today, didn't it? Yeah, today. And so it's never been down a track. So I mean, that's a pretty good guess for just changing heim joints and changing the rear steer in the car and the whole freaking deal. So I don't think that's that bad. So I think it just needs probably another half a flat or so of preload would probably fix that, but it's looking pretty good. 60 foot's back, look nice, and it just is just driving to the left, so it probably just needs a little more preload in there. Half a flat maybe. So.
The bump was a lot better.
It almost creeped, didn't it? Maybe it does need to go up even higher yet, and maybe it will. Maybe it'll get to the point where you actually do hold it.
Right. Was better. Like, went further. Just got to get it to go straight. I mean, that was a good launch. Like, all that was good. Just, we got to get further down the track. Like, small victories. You smell raw ass. What?
It's like I just smelled gasoline.
Dude, you can't smell anything.
I could smell that. Right. You're slowing me down.
Okay, you do your thing. I'm not going to jack it up. I'm just going to talk about it.
Well, I'm going to be grinding, so you just got to do your thing and then let me get back to work.
Okay, this will only take a minute.
You get 13 seconds.
13 seconds?
One
All right.
take is it.
Well, I don't even know what I'm talking about yet. All right.
I'm gonna stand over
All
here
right,
and
see.
distract you.
Okay, so we're trying to give you the update, but Bobby said I can't tell you top secret stuff or whatever. But here's what I'll give you. I'll give you the layman's view. We were sorting the thing out, and we were trying to sort it out, and we thought we had too much rear steer in it because the wheelie bars were offset to the one way, and then we went back to the basics and went and measured everything square off the chassis. That's not giving away too much information, right?
No, that's
Okay. I got to make sure we don't give away any insider secrets. But,
top secret
so,
stuff.
either way, we went down to the basics. We realigned it. We found out that we didn't have nearly the rear steer that we thought we had in the car because we thought we might have too much. So we were trying to readjust everything to not have too much. And it turns out we didn't have enough. And we actually might have went the wrong direction with it. But either way, we went back to scratch and did the brand new car setup. So I don't know how we got so far off, but we did the brand new car setup. That's what this testing's about. And we go down there. We didn't make any adjustments at the track because we didn't want to set it up exactly for the track. We weren't that worried about it. But on the initial launch, it was straight. You see in the videos. I was never in it for more than 1.2 seconds or whatever is the longest that I was in full throttle with it. And brought it back. Bob made the adjustments today that we think are good for St. Louis when we get down there for testing. But I don't know if you're seeing this part after you get to see the test passes or before. So that all comes up to B's editing. So either I'm telling you after the fact what made the car go straight, or I'm telling you before the fact. I'm sure B will put it after the fact because it's probably better to tell you after what we did. But either way, that's what you got. Car ran good. Even though it seems like it's broke, usually when it seems like it's broke or about to break, that's usually when it's running pretty good. So it seems like it was running pretty good. We weren't trying to stand on it too hard, but we got the baseline data that we were hoping for. Now we'll get ready for street trim, get some basic street data just to make sure all that stuff's good. Then we pack it up and go to St. Louis. So that's what you got. So, hey, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I beg you to subscribe to the channel because all those subscribers, that helps continue to make B sit here taking videos so that you can let me tell you and not actually tell you what we did. But I can tell you, when you think things are wrong, make sure everything's square and then go from there. Don't just assume that everything is what you think it is. There you go, right, Bobby? That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, start from ground zero.
Exactly, go back to zero and then start over. Because if you end up so far in left field, then you forget that left field is over there and you're actually standing in right field. So that's what we got. Subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you want us not to tell you so that we don't give you any secrets. All right, guys, Drag Week's coming up, but we do have a special offer because we do have everything on the Sick the Mag merchandise site, from shirts to Pro Mods. 2.0 is available limited time only, because if you buy it now, you can take it to Drag Week and have a chance to run for a jacket. So, and if you buy it now, Steve already said he will ride with you for Drag Week. So go buy it now. Go check it out on the Sick the Mag website, the merchandise website. Go buy it. We'll deliver it to Drag Week for you. It'll be ready to go. Steve, we'll deliver Steve to Drag Week. He'll ride with you. So that's what you got. Get over to the website, anything from a shirt to a Street Legal Pro Mod.